Welcome to our Spooktacular week. This is day 6, and we're going to be playing Fatal Frame today.
Hi. Sup?
Fatal Frame 2. Because me and Sean have played this game before, we're letting Allan play it.
Awesome.
Kind of scared me a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm playing the game, never played it before.
So, today we're playing Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly.
On the normal difficulty.
Thank you. The game basically starts out in a really creepy village, and
Creepy stuff happens.
yeah, you and your sister are there, and you don't really know why you're there or anything, but yeah, you're both there.
And creepy, like we say, creepy stuff happens. Like, look at this.
Like, kind of comforting.
And,
But oh my God!
Look at that. No one there.
Well, who was it?
Don't know.
It had to be someone.
Barney?
Yeah, it was Barney. Anyways, the main point of the game is that you're inside this whole creepy village, and there's ghosts that are going to be attacking you.
So
and
you use the camera to kill the ghosts because you capture their soul.
Yes.
There's two types of ghosts. There's friendly ghosts, like the one you see right here, that just gives you points. And there's hostile ghosts that try to kill you.
Names vanishes at door.
Anyway, and for puzzles, you take pictures of locked doors, and you have to find out where to go in the house or mansion you're in.
So, yeah, the game is essentially the creepiest thing ever. You're a little girl running around with a flashlight and a camera, just trying to take pictures. That's like the whole point. So most of the ghosts in the game are going to be like helpful and trying to lead you towards the places you have to go.
While others just try to eat you.
Good way to put it.
And this is the first boss fight you encounter, just to show you some boss fight mechanics. It's pretty simple. At the top of your screen when you go in camera mode, there's a filament, and when it glows really bright, you're aiming towards the ghost, and then you take a picture of the ghost.
Now, the closer you are to the ghost, the more damage you're going to do, or the more of the soul you capture.
Or the closer to him hitting you as an attack, it's like a counter attack called a fatal frame, and you do even more damage.
And it's like you can start combos by taking multiple pictures, so you do double damage. Start off with the fatal frame, just basic techniques for games these days.
And during the game, your sister strolls off a lot, and when you play as her, you have to walk towards the crimson butterflies, kind of like a guide marker.
Yeah, the butterflies have a representation in the game. We won't really get into that.
It'd be a spoiler.
Yes, it's quite exciting. White screen.
I think I was supposed to cut that out.
No, I wouldn't worry about it.
So then when your sister walks off, you have to follow her, remembering where you went as her. That's all we got so far, by the way.
Yeah, I know. But now we're just doing the random talking.
And then you get different power-ups for your cameras, and you get to equip them, and in the camera menu you can actually change the stats of your camera, like I'm doing right now, and you can change your sensitivity, your range, your damage you do, and your different effects you have on the camera.
This girl is quite smart. She knows how to work or upgrade cameras.
Except for you're kind of spending their souls to upgrade the camera, so really you're getting rid of the being and essence of the people you captured in the camera.
But it upgrades the camera.
Yes, but
It's
you're
like if
still
you-
destroying souls.
It's like if
This
you-
should be called Fatal Frame 2, the Soul Destroyer. So, and here's the normal fight against normal people. Sometimes it's hectic if there's more than one. But you just wait. 0 shots when you let the charge meter around the center there go full.
See, if you're not in range of the ghost when you take a picture, it's just not going to capture any of his soul.
And since this is a PS2 game, if you look on the right side of the screen, there is a health bar.
Dun dun dun. Wait, health bar, what's that?
The little green thing on the side.
Yeah, I don't understand what it does though.
Well, instead of when you get hit, instead of seeing red around your screen and flashing and hearing a heartbeat, you actually have a meter telling you exactly how much life you have left. So there's no guessing.
That's just crazy talk.
And there's also stuff to heal it.
Like, not just wait over time and everything charges up?
Nope, you actually have to look for items, and sometimes you get to in situations where you sucked really bad and you have none.
So there are parts in the game where your sister or some ghost or something will leave some sort of item on the ground that you can apparently put into a radio and listen to their thoughts.
It's creepy.
Yeah, that's actually really weird. I've never thought about it, but that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
And when you travel through the village, a lot of times you have to fight tons of villagers at once. And if you're skilled, not like me, you can get double shots, which actually I think I'm about to get a double shot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a fatal frame at the same time, but yeah, you can get double shots if they're both in the crosshairs.
So you group them all together, you get more points, kill them faster. It's like slicing up a couple enemies with one sword.
And sometimes they get really, really close to you when you try and take pictures, because there's two of them and you're not always focused. You're focused on one over the other. And sometimes they're hard to see.
Yeah. Well, they're ghosts.
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
all transparent
They cheat
and
too.
stuff.
They have no clipping in walls.
Yeah. One day, we won't have any
And
clipping.
every time I come past that building, I always think something's going to jump down.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that. The crimson butterflies usually pop up when you're playing the main character, just to show you like a general idea of where to go.
You know, it only pops up in this part because that's the clue on the door.
Oh.
Was follow the butterflies.
Yeah, it just pops up some other times.
And you save by talking to lanterns.
Which is obviously the greatest thing ever.
And
No.
nothing's better than a little young boy locked inside a shed with bars on the windows.
Did you just say that?
Yes.
I don't feel comfortable in the same room as you anymore. Yeah, basically the entire intro is just trying to lead up to this one point where there's some sort of ritual going on. You learn more about it later in the game, but we're not going to say anything about it,
No, or not.
because we're not like that.
That's something bad people would do.
Horrible, disturbing people.
Now, every once in a while, you'll come across a friendly ghost, and you'll take a picture, and you're like, "Ah, it's just a floating woman."
See, this is kind of the weirdest part, is that there's a woman floating in the water, and
You're like, "Okay, she drowned."
no, the first thing you think of is, hey, let's take a picture of this.
Well, it's a ghost. It's not a real woman.
Well, how do you know?
Because look at this. Now it's not friendly anymore, and it floats in midair instead of just the water.
Yeah, and if she didn't take the picture of it, this ghost would have been so pissed off. She did not give consent to be in this footage.
I've never actually tried to pass this part without taking a photo.
Really?
I wonder what would happen if she just pops up and you try to go too far, or if nothing happens. Because, I mean, the scene does have it where the camera's in front of your face before she comes down.
Yeah. Oh, we'll have to try that now.
So that's... Oh, we got a text from someone we don't know.
Yes. It's... yeah, no. Yeah, most of the game is just built around this whole concept of stealing souls. The whole point is that you're trying to get your sister back for the first little bit, because she seems to be running around all crazily. Personally, if that was my twin brother or sister, I'd probably just say screw them.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that wouldn't make for a fun game. Because, I mean, there is a part in the game where you actually can leave your sister behind, but then you actually get a game over. Because why would you do that? And the thing is, too, it's like that's at the end of the game almost.
The game is very, very scary, but you have to play it either alone or with a small group of friends who actually pay attention to the story. When you get together with a large group, it just like it takes away from the game. You really just got to be alone.
I like the game a lot. It's my favorite horror series, besides Resident Evil. I just wish the fourth one was out here.